Hello, welcome back to another game between DraConT and Stefan. We have a Saracens war here. I didn't see a lot of that game, I saw rather the end. That's why I'm gonna skip through Dark, Feudal Age and maybe even early Castle Age pretty much. Gonna show you a little bit about the map, but I'm not going in too deep. We have for DraConT the main stone forward. We have 40 just outside the walls. They're running in from time to time, 2 Gors inside. We have main gold safe in the back, which is nice. And then the second stone, safe in the back, this is good too. The second gold inside, on that gate, almost blocking it, but not entirely, thank God. And third gold quite far outside, doesn't really matter at this point. Can matter in post-Imperial Age, of course, when you get or lose map control, you're not getting so much gold in. We have an extra gold on the right hand side and an extra gold and an extra stone inside Stefan's base. Let's go right there. Getting the first boar in. Nice, parking the boar on the TC. Quite good lures here from Stefan. I'm quite happy to see that. The players are actually going for their build orders and successfully lure boars under the TC and directly under the TC. And then we have one sheep trapped apparently, but you can deal with that, not a big problem. We have the second stone and third gold outside forward. Actually, that's the second and that's the third gold in my ways. So the resource is quite far away here. We have the main gold forward as well on the right hand side. Maybe a little bit safer, maybe a little bit easier to defend, but still not really a good map. And we've seen these extra resources. There's a main stone safe in back, at least something. And this is an odd shape for a main gold, not really the best. Not sure about that mining camp. Might even better if you put it close there and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers on that main gold. Like this, I guess it's alright. Both players on the way to Feudal Age. DraConT a little bit earlier. Let's see how he's going to do in Castle Age. Not sure if anybody's going for a real monk rush. We're just trying to get the relics in. One relic inside for Stefan, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 3 relics in front of his base. That's number 5 here, closer to DraConT. But while the golds are bad for Stefan, the relics actually looking quite good. And we don't see any special build order things. I think we don't see any barracks, stables, outer ranges whatsoever. Wouldn't really make sense in a Saracens war here. Usually you see monks. Monk rush is quite common, of course. And Saracens, as far as I remember, get full monks, so all the monk upgrades. And of course you can get a lot of gold in from selling with the market bonus. That's nothing new here. No, nothing that I'm telling you here is really new, I guess. Now, there is a monastery coming up and I'm waiting for the TCs here because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Stefan went for TCs. One on the woodline and main stone. Would be better if there would be one more tile, but he can't do anything here and could fit more farms around. And we have enough resources for third TC, so he could go for that. Right now, is he doing it? Where's the next TC? Also on the woodline. And we do see that we've scout fight the first monk from DraConT coming out, but only one monastery for DraConT as well. So there's 2 monks right now trying to get a relic in. Gonna look later on how many relics for each player and are there for each player. Now we have 1 TC in the main gold, actually 2 trees close, could use that to your advantage if you wanted to, and 1 on the wood line, makes sense, close to the second stone so you're not far away from villagers, DraConT doing wheelbarrow, and really not a lot of things happening in Castle Age, a few minor fights here for the relics, but otherwise it's pretty much a boom game, 3 TC mini boom for each player, handcard gold money coming in for DraConT, so he's ahead in eco upgrades, handcard only now for Stefan, and DraConT has 2 relics right now. I think Stefan, he had relics closer, he's got 3, so a little bit of a relic advantage. Heavy plow, gold mining town watch coming in almost at the same time for Stefan, who is still waiting for the resources to click up to Imperial Age, doesn't want to go too fast. DraConT ahead in villagers by 5, 6, something like that. Now barracks coming up actually, monastery, and he's clicked up to Imperial Age. What's the second building? What am I missing? Do I see a siege workshop somewhere? Is there a university in the back? Here we go. And this game is more of a meta question to the viewers. Not sure what the real meta is for Saracens in Imperial Age, because unless you get the monk rush and get a lot of action in Castle Age, you're usually going to go into Imperial Age with Saracens, I guess. And what to do? DraConT is choosing something that a lot of players probably are doing with Saracens, going for ranged units, arbalest, elite skirmishers maybe, and then usually put up rams, battering ram on the way actually already, siege workshop, double siege workshop coming up here. It shouldn't be too hard to go smoothly into Arbalest production. Chemistry on the way as well, Catram on the way, and Bracer, yeah, there we go. Stefan choosing a whole different path. He's going with stables on the right hand side around the main goal. That makes a lot of sense. I think DraConT cannot see the stables. He hasn't scouted this since like somewhere in Feudal Age or Dark Age maybe, and he's sending the first Catram forward, sending a few lead skirmishes. He just assumed that Stefan would go ranged units as well. Stefan is going a totally different way. He's doing heavy camels, 2 minutes of plate guarding armor, and getting the castle up right now, just in time to get the most important upgrade for the heavy camels, which is Celatry. Giving them extra 30 HP, so the heavy camels I think 120, then you get Bloodlines as far as I remember, and Celatry making those camels, we're gonna see that later on, 170 HP, and that's almost Paladin, Paladin niveau, Paladin, what do you call that? And okay, we don't have a lot of pierced armor, O+4 for those camels, here we go, but 170 HP, that's gonna be quite a lot, and I think Bloodlines yet to come in, Forging on the way, heavy camel is done, 140, and no, that's with Bloodlines I guess. I hope Saracens do get Bloodlines, I hope I don't tell any shit here. Doesn't matter, we are gonna see 170 HP camels, because 73 on the way right now. That Archer, Crossbowman, Siege Ram, and DraConT actually went with elite skirmishes only, didn't even go for Arbalest. Very surprising to me. I thought that was his plan. And now the heavy camels moving in. How many camels do we have? That's like 10, 15, 20 at least, with 22 military units for Stefan here, and with 170 HP and 4 pierced armor, the lead skirmishers are doing like 7 damage I guess, whereas the lead skirmisher 3+4 for the upgraded. Those heavy camels can take a lot of damage here actually. Of course taking down all the lead skirmishers, taking down the siege rams, and now going for bombard cannons. Heavy camels in this case, a really, really good choice. DraConT now opting for Arbalest. Let's see how he's going to do this. And we are seeing not a lot of crossbows yet. This castle should go up, but yeah, you could see it now, Stefan, but it's too late to react because he's going for the bombard cannon, and this castle definitely going up. Now DraConT has like 10, 11, dozen Arbalest here maybe. That's not a lot, and there is far more heavy camels at this point, taking down siege rams, and again 170 HP, so they're quite tanky. The Arbalest of course doing 10 damage. That means 6 damage per shot on a heavy camel, and that means you need like 22 arrows to take down one heavy camel. With only a dozen Arbalest, that's gonna take quite some time. And Stefan getting more and more heavy camels in. He's abusing the market probably, because that's what he's gonna do to get gold in, especially seeing that he only has the main gold in the bag and the bank safe in the bag, or safe in the base, like that, and extra gold. He's going now for that 4 gold here, but he's probably gonna use the market once he needs gold to get the heavy camels up. He's going back right now, getting more heavy camels in, and going for trebuchets to get rid of that castle. And we have 6 stables and a lot of production going on. 144 population against only... no, that's not true. Against 146, sorry, my fault. But we have 126 villagers for DraConT, but only 21 military units. And my Blast Furnace, as well as for DraConT, Ring Archer Armor and Thumbring coming in. Now, this 3 looks better for Stefan with all those heavy camels. That's right now 35, is that correct? And more on the way for more, I don't know. And that means the Arbalists are still not going to be good enough. Capped Ram now on the way for Stefan as well. And few Arbalists going forward, but I don't see that that massive Arbalist that you need to be able to face heavy camels. And pikemen, because Saracens don't get help, but yeah, pikemen are doing maybe okayish against heavy camels, really not too good. And those few Arbalists should get garrison into the castle, because they're going to go down quite fast here. The heavy camels going for the siege rams first, it makes sense. 11 attack on those, they're not too strong, but they are quite okayish. And it looks like heavy camels are actually good meta for the Saracens here. I didn't really know that, but you shouldn't underestimate the Celatry upgrade, which is really, really strong here. Now 3 trebuchets starting to attack this castle. The castle is gonna go down. DraConT right now got like 26, 28 maybe, 28 Arbalest. but there's heavy camels moving in, and yeah, they can one-shot heavy camels now, but there's a lot of them. Look at this, 46 military units for Stefan. The castle just going down, and now those arbalists are not finding a good choke point to take down camels. There's a lot of attacking space all around the arbalist, and we're gonna see the military units from DraConT dropping quite fast here. So the heavy camels are going down, but not fast enough. Even the trebuchet is helping, that's quite nice. And those arbalists are really doomed. So no more military units left for DraConT. Under 20, that's more or less nothing in a mid to post-Imperial Age war. Another castle coming up, but Stefan looking really good. He's got a far higher score, and he's going to go for the trebuchets and siege rams to take down all the buildings that are just outside and then breaching the walls to try and go in. And DraConT still with the better eco. Look at this, he's got so many resources, but he doesn't have enough buildings to put on a lot of arbalists, and he's too slow to switch into anything else. I like the housing blocks, they're looking pretty, and if they're effective, I don't know, it makes sense. It looks quite nice for the lovers of art maybe, but we're fighting, you only get the arbalist and bomber cannons and still not doing anything to fight heavy camels. Still thought arbalist maybe stronger here, just the rest of the heavy camels. Here in the back, I guess Stefan also lost a few, but he still got more military units and a lot more DraConT now doing cemetery. Is he going for heavy camels as well? He's switching into stables now, but this may be too late. Stefan very low on resources except for gold and stone, so he's probably selling resources still and trying to use the nice market prices as long as they're available. And the same should have happened for DraConT, but it did not. And now the trebuchet is opening the walls. The heavy camels can go in. Not really good raiding unit, I guess, but I'm still amazed about how the 170 HP are enough to actually do a lot of damage to anything. Siege rams approaching, bloodlines, chain guarding armor. Just 2 days for DraConT. He's reacting a little bit late maybe. And like this, Stefan with a really nice game here. And heavy camels, are they the meta for Saracens once you're not going with the monks on the arena map, of course? I'm not talking about Arabia, that's a different story. But on arena, post-Imperial Age, maybe, I don't know. In the 1v1 you can't really go for Mamelukes, they're just too expensive, and getting up all the castles you need, not a good idea. In team games, you're most likely going to see Mamelukes, as long as you can afford them, because they're quite a little bit stronger than the heavy camels in general. But like this, I like this idea of the heavy camels going smoothly into 6 stables, I think, and then producing a lot, abusing the market as long as you can, and fighting arbalist elite skirmishers and siege like it's nothing. Really nice idea here from Stefan. You can tell me if you know more about the meta. I just wanted to show you this game because I was interested to see how good the heavy camels are actually. And unless you're seeing the monk rush, the game can go totally different, of course. The heavy camels seem to be very, very good for Saracens. Hope you enjoyed this game. See you in the next one. GG.